This is one of those moments where the courtroom turns from calm to chaos in seconds. The defendant, Mr. Martinez, is back before the judge again after being caught consuming alcohol while already on bond for a previous DWI. He's not just on probation here, but in another county too. And if that wasn't bad enough, this is his second bond violation. The judge has made it clear, one more mistake, and he's going to jail and possibly deported. But despite all the warnings, Martinez still can't seem to stop. What follows is a tense emotional exchange between a judge running out of patience and a defendant running out of chances.
Because you continue to do what you're doing. You have a bond violation report where it's alleged that you have consumed alcohol when we have ordered you not. No, that you, if I find, I will put you in a. Do you understand? If you are unable to stop, I am giving you the opportunity now. If you are not able to do it, we are going to do it my way, and I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. On this probation, if you do not have a license, you are not allowed to drive. If I find that you drive, you're looking at up to a year in jail. I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to have a hearing. And if they prove to me that you violate any of these conditions, you are looking at an entire year in custody. Not only that, but if you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail, and you do anything more than 4 to 5, 6 hours, immigration sweeps it on a daily basis. You already know what the administration is doing to undocumented persons. So if you're not here, you best be on living with a halo above your head. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement with me today, you either complete it successfully and you go on your merry way, or you violate this, we issue a warrant and you're looking at up to a year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is a 1-year jail sentence. I will probate it for 2 years. For you to successfully complete this thing, you must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what conditions you may need. This doesn't say DWI education class. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a DWI education class,
Yes,
right?
Judge, it's supposed to be a DWI class.
This needs to be refiled.
We'll refile it, Judge.
Are you wanting a victim impact panel?
Yes, Judge, we'll refile it today.
None of that is on here.
I think what happened was Bernadette was here and she had looked at everything. And they said that because there's going to be whatever the TRS conditions are, I think she actually had Kelsey remove those.
At this point, the court is dissecting Martinez's tangled record, multiple DWEs, probation in 2 counties, and now fresh violations. What the judge is explaining here is called deferred adjudication, essentially a deal where a conviction is held off as long as the defendant follows every rule. But in Martinez's case, those rules are already falling apart. He's failed alcohol tests, violated bond twice, and the judge now realizes he's been driving without a license. Notice how the judge's tone shifts from procedural to personal, because this isn't just about one mistake anymore. It's about a pattern, and under U.S. law, especially with a pending immigration issue, any additional jail time could mean immediate deportation. The stakes here couldn't be higher.
Is that right, Bernadette?
So record, yes, sir. We just have it as written in a note, but we can put it on the plea.
Wait, is this a second or something?
Yes.
No, it's not a second. He has a pending one out of Tarrant County. That was in 2019. He was placed.
That's an open DWI right
Not
now?
anymore. He is on a deferred adjudication for 22 months out of Tarrant County. He started on January 6th last month. So he had 2 firsts is what's going on. And that's why after talking to Bernadette, that's why we did 24
And
months.
he's testing positive for alcohol now?
Yes, Judge, that's
Que
what
sí,
we put
su
it on the
señoría,
strand.
¿por qué no
We'll have it
pusimos en
first
el
in Harris
anterior?
County was
Porque
because
tenía
of
el
the open
primero,
one.
porque
Or the previously open case is why it's on the device.
He tested positive for alcohol at 1:45 in the morning.
Should I anticipate the TRES recommending civil court?
Oh, this is a second bond violation report.
And that's why
It's a second
2-year.
bond violation. He has an open DWI in another county, and now he's consuming alcohol.
Judge, the first one was from 2019, and you didn't have court until they didn't realize or didn't come to anyone's attention until he got this one. Then the officer told him, you have something open in Tarrant County, you may want to contact them. That's when he contacted them, and then he told them, yeah, come to court for that. So it kind of fell by the wayside. I don't know what happened.
Sit for something. You get about a list of documents this high from lawyers advertising to you that you have an open case. I have to imagine that he knew about the open DWI in Tarrant County. Now he picks up another DWI. Now we're on a second bond violation report.
He's on probation over there now, Judge, and he'd be on a 2-year probation here.
No, this is not a good deal, man. I think that we're setting him up.
I think once he does the TRAS, and if they recommend sober court, which they most likely will, I think he'll be getting the help that he needs. I mean, he's 25 years old. So he understands that he'll have to.
I think that I would prefer to do it first, you know?
What do you mean?
Do the TRAS first so we know exactly what, because I mean, I would require, because of the nature, I'm going to do a repeat offender DWI education class number 1. I had no idea that he has an open one. Now he's got 2 BVRs. I don't think I'm ready to do this today.
Okay.
Not only that, you're on your second bond violation. You're continuing to consume alcohol, and you have an open DWI in another county. It's unacceptable.
Well, that one's closed now, Judge. He's on probation.
I understand.
He's on probation.
But he's on probation. I mean, he's had it open. He's now on probation, and he's a week ago he's consuming alcohol still.
Right.
I let him do it once. I can't do it again, man.
Judge.
I understand that you have to zealously advocate for your client. But it's time. No.
What he was telling me was, and he showed me the paperwork, that the day after the alleged violations, when he was reporting to his probation officer, he doesn't understand how he would have tested positive when they would have tested him the next day. In fact, he actually got tested recently for drug testing. So they're drug testing him there and for alcohol. So I'm just letting you know what.
He's still, I have a scram. He's still testing positive for alcohol. It's unacceptable what's going on with you, Mr. Martinez. No, I'm not ready to take this deal now. And I think that it's.
Judge, my only concern is if he goes in, as you know, with this administration, he's not coming out.
Consequences, man. Actions have consequences, Mr. Martinez. You know that. You continue to do whatever you want to do. You continue to consume alcohol. You continue to put other lives in danger. It's unacceptable.
And this is the breaking point. The judge has officially had enough. After hearing about Martinez's second DWI to bond violations and repeated drinking while under supervision, he revokes his bond on the spot. The tension is thick. His attorney pleads for leniency, arguing that jail won't help with Martinez's addiction. But the judge isn't having it. He's furious, not just because of the violations, but because Martinez has had chance after chance. And then, the judge makes a powerful statement. It's not fair that I don't hold him accountable just because he may be undocumented. It's a moment that hits hard, both ethically and emotionally. What do you think? Is the judge being overly harsh? Or is this exactly the tough accountability needed to protect others from potential harm?
Sorry, Marcos.
I'm trying to,
I know you are, but there's two open DWIs. He's on a second bond violation. It's not fair that I don't hold him accountable like I do every single other person here. I can't curry favor just because he may be undocumented. It's not fair, you know?
I understand.
Yeah, I'm revoking your bond, dude. You're going to jail.
But if he's gonna be evaluated and most likely he'll get treatment, which is what he needs. Putting him in custody, he's not gonna get the
No
treatment.
matter what we're doing, no matter what conditions I have bent over backwards not to put you in jail. You literally had another DWI open, did not put you in jail. You have one bond violation report. I did not put you in custody. Now you have a second. It's now time to pay. I can't let you go again because I need you to understand that we mean business and you're not getting it. Even that you're on probation, you have an open DWI here. You still consuming alcohol. I'm sorry, Marcos. You're going to jail. It goes with you. Marcus, it doesn't make me happy, dude.
I understand. I
But
get it.
that's it.
Todos los exámenes
Pero ¿cuándo era?
pasado, fue el viernes que me fui a
Vamos atrás.
Continue to do what you're doing, and you may truly have a problem. I hope that you don't dig yourself such a hole that you will never get out of. But that's what DWIs are. Invariably, if it continues, at some point, you may eventually kill someone. It's not fair. Don't. If you're going to drink, if you're going to get lit, if you're going to have 32 beers, stay the flip home. If you have to go out, take an Uber. Is it so hard? All you have to do is push one button on your phone and someone will take you home. With all the baggage that you have on your record now, if you ever get pulled over and an officer smells even one smidgen of alcohol, they're going to take you in. And from now on, you were looking at a felony offense of 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. So if you don't get it now, perhaps prison is what you need. You're young. You're going to be driving for the next 30 years. Get a clue. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
The only reason I'm doing this now is because you're on probation for the next 2 years in another county. Otherwise, this would not be happening now. Take note and try to better yourself. It's not hard. All we're asking you to do is don't kill someone. Don't get into a car. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 21 days in jail with credit for the 7 days that you've done. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Somehow I have to get through to you.
In the end, the judge hands Martinez 21 days in jail, crediting him for time already served, but the real punishment isn't the sentence. It's the message. The judge suspends his driver's license for a full year, hits him with over $4,500 in fines, and warns him, if you ever come back here, it's not going to go well. He even paints a vivid warning telling Martinez that one more drink behind the wheel could land him in prison for up to 10 years. It's part frustration, part genuine concern, a mix that only comes from a judge who's seen too many lives destroyed by alcohol. If you found this courtroom moment as intense as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns where justice and emotion collide. Would you like me to make this version slightly more cinematic and documentary-esque?